Is your stock predictions falling short, or your investment analysis giving unexpected results? The hidden culprit could be outliers. Those are the weird data points may mess up all your results. Hello everyone and welcome back to Kanai's AI Lab. In this video, we will look at outliers and how they trouble in your data analysis. We will demonstrate to find and fix the outlier on stock dataset using simple Python script. So, what exactly is an outlier? In simple words, it is a data point that significantly differs from the other values in your dataset. It's the oddball, the value just doesn't fit. The common causes of outliers are data entry error like typos or incorrect units, or the measurement error like sensor error or faulty equipment or inaccurate readings. Some cases, the outlier might be real or genuine data points because of unusual events happen. The outlier present in the data may lead to incorrect conclusion and bad decisions. For the demonstration purpose, we are taking a sample stock price dataset of daily opening price of a stock, and the data covers last 5 years from May 30, 2025. Ensure you have Python installed in your system or use Google Colab for code execution. I am using Google Colab in our case and my dataset is available on my Google Drive. So this is my Google Colab file. So I am going to import the necessary libraries like pandas and matplotlib and seaborn. So seaborn and matplotlib can be used for data visualization and pandas will be for data manipulation. Let me import the libraries. So after importing the libraries, I am going to load the dataset by using the pandas. So my data since available on my drive, I have to mount my drive with Colab. So you can use this piece of code for mounting the drive. Let me connect my Google Drive. It's importing now and loaded. So yeah, once the drive mounted, I can select the data file where it is available. I can see this is available on my drive. In drive, go to my drive. On the my drive, there is a file called stock outlier. You can see stock outlier detection. Within the stock outlier detection, my file called tech_stock CSV is available. So you can just click on copy path and paste here. That will be your file path. And I'm passing pd.read_csv and passing the file path and displaying the first 5 rows of the data by using the df.head_head function. By the way, df is the pandas data frame name now onwards. So let me load my data. I can see date and open price are the columns of the data frame df. Now the best way to visualize the outlier is by boxplot. Let us prepare the boxplot by using seaborn, by using the function called boxplot, also passing the data frame of open price, and I'm going to print a horizontal boxplot so that X is going to be the key argument. So passing title and label, I'm going to print the box whisker plot now. So this is the chart where the circle represents the outliers. You can see there are so many circles are present. These are all the outliers present in the data. And the chart shows how the opening price is spread out. As you see from this below picture, this box plot is a 5-point statistical summary chart. The box inside, the rectangular box inside is IQR or interquartile range, which is the middle 50% of the data. And this line representing the median of the data point. The left side we have Q1 and the right side we have Q3, which is representing the first quartile of 25% of the data and third quartile of 75% of the data. The line extended from Q1 we will call lower whisker point, and the line extended from Q3 which is called maximum or upper whisker point. So both is computed by multiplying 1.5 times to the box, which is nothing but 1 times 5 times of IQR. And these circles are called outliers, they are outside the whiskers and very unusual to the rest of the data. So it is evident from the chart we have outliers present in the original data. So you can see from the previous one, the chart has outliers present. So you can see here, the chart has outlier present. Now we are going to spotify each and every outliers by using the Python script. So you can see this is going to be the script. For the calculation, we computed Q1 and Q3, which is nothing but 25% and 75%. Then we computed IQR, which is nothing but the difference between Q3 and Q1. Then we computed what is our lower whisker and upper whisker, which is nothing but Q1 minus 1.5 times IQR and Q3 plus 1.5 times IQR, which is present on the lower and the upper side, or in the horizontal it is called left and right. So the outliers are defined. Any data point below the lower whisker point or above the upper whisker points are outliers. So we define the condition here within the data frame. Open price lower and open price upper we defined as an outlier. We are printing the outliers now. So from the data, these are all the outliers. Now we have a simple quiz for the understanding of your knowledge. The question is, which of the best method describe the IQR? So the first option is average, second one is most frequent data, and third one range contain middle 50% of the data, and last option is none of this. So I'm requesting everyone to participate in this quiz. Yep, the option is option C. The range contain middle 50% of the data, which is nothing but the difference between Q3 minus Q1. Now that we have identified outliers, what should we do now? Are we going to remove or treat or just watch them? So we are going to see the condition on the code again. If the outliers are just by mistake, like typos, and you are very sure that it is not the real data points, the option is just remove them by this method. So we are keeping a condition. So df underscore clean is going to be the new data frame, which is nothing above of this particular condition. So none of the outlier will be present. So we are just removing and plotting as a name called box plot of open price, and we will be using the data frame df underscore clean in this particular case. Let me print the box plot. You will be able to see a plot which doesn't have any outlier. So be careful. Removing good points give you a wrong result. So you have to check and understand this is definitely not the real data point. It came just by mistake. Sometimes the outliers are real, but the problem, they may take the data charts skewed. So in this case, you can transform or scale the data to make the plot lower extreme level. A common transformation method is log transformation. You can perform the log transformation by using the np.log. We are calling numpy as np in this particular case. So what are we going to do? We are going to do the transformation and we are going to plot the box plot on the transformed the data. Again, a horizontal box plot with the label, title, everything. Let me print my transformed box plot. So maybe you don't expect all the outlier will come under the box whisker area. You can see here still outliers are present, but better than before. So the other scenario, the outliers are real event. For example, the price jump or drop happened due to any specific reasons. It can be anything. We don't remove in these cases. We used to watch it very closely and try to understand why it happened. Those outliers can give you very, very important information. So the IQR is not only the way to identify or find the outliers. There are many, many other methods. The set score method measures how far away a data point from the average value. Same time, the DBs can unsupervised machine learning clustering algorithm find the data point that don't fit into the group. And there is another thing which is very important one and very updated one, which is nothing but isolation forest algorithm, which is the special algorithm to find outliers. So we are going to identify the outliers now using isolation forest algorithm. This method is available in the machine learning library of Python, which is scikit-learn. Using the scikit-learn, we are going to train the data. The isolation forest works by randomly splitting the data to isolate points. Outliers get spread out quickly, so they stand out separately. So in this case, we label the points as -1 for outliers and 1 for the regular one. We keep the normal one as 1 based on how easily they can be isolated. As I mentioned, we are going to train the isolated forest method using the fit underscore predict, and we are passing the data frame, and on the data frame we are going to create a chart, again boxplot only. You can see from the chart, this is the outlier chart to identify whether any outlier present. So we have got a good picture, good box whisker plot with isolation forest algorithm. So we completed our coding activity. So we will be taking a small summary now. The outlier finding and treatments are very crucial steps in data analysis. It helps more accurate results, which leads to a better decision. Also, it helps in finding unusual event that helps to trigger the risk which needs to be controlled or managed. Also, it helps to show the sign of fraud in the data. So that's it from this video. You have learned how to identify and treat the outlier present in the data. That can be extended to any other business scenario. So you need to understand business and you need to treat the outliers accordingly. Remember, deleting is not only the first option. You have multiple options to handle or treat the outliers. Hope you enjoyed the video throughout. Stay tuned with Kanai's AI Lab for informative content on AI and analytics. Once again, thank you everyone.